We are doing it today. We're doing it on the 1st of March. It's green colour. Let's get a haircut. Yeah, didn't do that. I know I'm probably so late to the party. welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a March reset. It's actually the 1st of March today. Usually I do the reset a couple of days before, but we are doing it today. We're doing it on the 1st of March. It is a miserable day. It is raining again, but we're just gonna go with the positive vibes here. I'm wearing my pink cardigan. I know that spring doesn't look like it's quite here, but we're bringing all the spring vibes. I've got my pink cardigan on. This one is a really cute one from Hollister. We've got a lot to do today. We have some paint samples that I need to go through. I've got a load of laundry, and I also need to do my March setup for the month so that I know exactly what I need to do in the month and what the important dates are. So let's get into it. But first, I need a coffee. I'm really craving an iced coffee. I had one in the office the other day, and I've been hooked ever since. I'm usually a warm coffee girly. I did have a cappuccino in the morning, but yeah, I fancy a ice cold coffee. So let's go make a coffee and then we can get this show on the road. I think it was last week I ordered some paint samples to paint the bedroom with. So essentially what we want to do is paint the bedroom, but we want to do paneling on this part of the wall. So this is currently where our bed is, and what we want to do is do a nice bit of paneling just to make it look a bit more elegant and get some wall lights, because we've currently got temporary bedside table lights or lamps that we basically brought from home. So yeah, we want to get rid of those and just make it look a bit more of a homely, cozy vibe. So yeah, I ordered some stuff from Lick, and yeah, some samples came. I didn't really know what colours to go for. I just went for almost neutral ones because this bedroom is north facing and we've got a block of flats right in front of us, so we need the room to be not too much of a dark colour, but still something that gives it some sort of warmth, because in the summer it is really nice. So yeah, I ordered I think about 4 or 5 samples, so let's open this up. Ooh. It's so funny how like instantly when you open it, I suppose it's got 4 samples, but it's so funny how when you instantly open it, you're like, no, that's not gonna work. Yes, that might work. So I got this pink colour, which probably is like being thrown off by my pink cardi. I got this green colour, which is like really nice sage green colour, and then I got this beige, which it looks a bit dark on camera, but it's not that dark. And then I got this beige, so these are the 2 beiges to compare. This one's quite nice, but these are peel and stick ones. More sustainable way to test paint colours, so I guess you're not kind of using the paint and you can move these around. So I think that we should just stick it on that wall there, or maybe we should do this wall. Yeah, I think let's do this wall. We can then decide, and then I can then order it. We've got a couple of days off in March where we want to essentially whip this room around. We want to paint panel, but before that we need to do the measurements, and I also need to empty this bed because it's one of the ottomans where you can't just move it. Everything's basically sitting on the carpet. So I need to empty this bed, and then we need to do proper measurements so that we can then get the panel pre-cut. Opinion, but I reckon that he'll say the sage green or the stone one, and then from there I need to order the paint samples so that when we have our annual leave we are ready to paint. We're going to challenge ourselves and paint ourselves, which I don't think it'll be too hard, but we've never done that in this house, so this will be the first room that we actually paint. But yeah, let me know your guys' opinion. I think I'm swaying towards the two on this side rather than the other side. I think definitely not the pink. I think my husband will kill me if I go for pink. I definitely think these samples were good. They, again, are peel and stick ones, so you can move them all around the room. So if there's like different lighting in your room, it's quite good. Setting up my March spread. So I didn't actually used to do this for the previous years, but I feel like this year I wanted to get super organized, so I bought myself a journal. It's actually the Sterling Ink Common Planner, and I do all my monthly planning and my weekly planning, and then I also do my journaling in the same book as well because it has some blank pages, which is great. So yeah, I like to just make sure that I have like my monthly spread done and yeah, everything's set up so that it's ready for the month. So I'm going to move on to that. But before I do, I picked up a book which is Funny Place by Emily Henry. I know I'm probably so late to the party, but I have kind of fallen out of my reading journey for the past year and a half. I used to be a very avid reader and just was really into reading. Put that down. Really into reading, and ever since I got married I just feel like I haven't been able to find that rhythm. So I am now getting back into it. So I'm currently reading Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford, and for the month of March I want to read Funny Story by Emily Henry. I was really to and fro in between a fantasy or a romance, but I think I just want to just have a nice fun read, and I don't want something that's going to be too world building heavy, emotional, like, I don't want that kind of read. So I thought to just pick up an Emily Henry book. I know I can rely on her as an author. I've read Happy Place in the past, which I really loved. I actually did an annotation of Happy Place, which I really loved reading. So yeah, I'm relying on a good author. I know it's going to be a good read, well, hopefully. But if you have read it, let me know what you think. So yeah, for the month of March, I'm going to be reading this because actually on my reading journal spread, it's currently blank because I've not completed a book in 2026. So yeah, I want to be able to add more to this because I've got really good stuff added to like my TV shows, my movies. So yeah, I just want to be able to include more on this spread. But yeah, I'll be reading Happy Place, so I might actually turn it into a vlog and do like a vlog of this. But yeah, that will be my read for March. What I like to do is go over the previous month's spread and just add in anything that I've missed off. So I don't think there is anything major that I did, but I just have a spread like this where I just have everything that I do in the month, and this is the monthly view, so I will just do the same for March as well. And yes, this is an Emma Bridgewater mug. This was my first Emma Bridgewater mug, and when I moved in I actually broke the handle off, so now I use it as my journal pen holder, and I think it's quite cute. March is also the month of my birthday, so that will be the first thing that I put in the monthly highlights. And what I tend to do is go over mine and my husband's like linked calendar and just pull out all the dates that we have things to do, and I will just slot that into this monthly spread. Journal has Q1 broken down into January, February, March. Can't even speak. So I just like to review what my priorities were for February and what I need to carry through into March, which from the looks of it, the majority. So Like the first one was get a haircut. Yeah, didn't do that. Finish Bridge Kingdom. Didn't do that. Start a running plan. Didn't do that. Finalise planning media wall. I did do that. Get quotes for the media wall. I did do that. Find inspiration for the utility. So that's just our cloakroom toilet where we want to change it into a loo utility. So a utility, but still keeping it as a loo. And then commit to hair oiling, which I have been doing. So I need to think about what priorities I want to do for March so that it just keeps me on track and keeps me accountable for what I'm accomplishing in the month. So I'm going to go and write down what my priorities need to be. Number 1, get a haircut. Around 5:30 at the moment, and I was quickly just looking at some light fixtures that I could possibly put in our master bedroom for when we do the renovations. So I just want to make sure that I've got everything ready for when we do have time off to really redecorate our bedroom, which will be really fun. But yes, I have been editing. I need to just finalize a video and then get that uploaded. So yeah, didn't film too much of that because that will be very boring for you guys. But yeah, that's basically what I do for my monthly reset. It's just really getting my chores done, resetting myself in terms of my journal and my planner, and then figuring out what priorities I need to do for the month that's coming. And that just really keeps me on track and keeps me accountable for the things that I've committed to do, because if I don't do that, then the month just kind of runs away from me, and then by the time I know it, it's Christmas. So yeah, that just keeps me on track for what I need to do. I am very excited to read Emily Henry funny stories, so maybe I'll turn that into a vlog, and we can read it together and you guys can see my reactions on that. But I think I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully that's been fun for you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely March. It's the spring seasons now. Hopefully the weather changes, guys that are in the UK, and we get some sunshine. We were quite lucky with sunshine this week, but hopefully the sun comes around to stay. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.